Good morning, girls. It's Wednesday. Okay, this is my 4th time doing this, and I don't know if I can get through it. Okay. So I'm Kelly. I'm 19. I'm a sophomore in college, and I'm sick right now, but I'm never really sick. In my other 3 takes, I talked about my boy situation, which you guys kind of heard about. Basically, it's done. He told me to move on, and he's gonna try to move on, but I really don't want to move on. For more information, we'll talk online. Speaking of which, we didn't pick a time to talk every week about the following week, so we gotta do that. Today is awesome because Honor Society is one of my favorite bands, and they're coming back to New York City next month, and I'm very excited to see them play. What else did I want to say? Oh, Sierra, I am a huge Harry Potter freak. My scarf is right here. I'm a Hufflepuff. And I would love to know what you are, darling. I'm really hyper at 1:40 in the morning, which is what time it is, and I have to be up in 4 hours. Go me! I'm gonna go straight to questions because I really don't want this to be a long video because I hate watching long videos, so I like small videos, but I tend to ramble, so I make long videos, and that was just 10 seconds of your life. The 3 weird quirks about me. Number 1 is I can go from me, anal me, to teeny bopper in 0 to 10 seconds. And it's really freaky. And I get really crazy. I'm obsessed with the Jonas Brothers, and there's posters all around my room of them. And it looks like I'm 13 again, but I'm not. I'm 19. But yeah. I can be a teeny bopper, and it's really scary. The second thing is I like to sit in my towel after a shower for a good hour, just chilling, hanging out, doing whatever, unless I have to go somewhere. The third thing is that I like to eat Oreos dipped in yogurt or dipped in iced tea, and I don't do it every time I eat Oreos. It's just this thing I liked as a kid, because I would have yogurt as my main lunch, like a normal kid would a sandwich, but I hated sandwiches, so I had yogurt, and I wanted to eat my Oreos first, and they wouldn't let me, so I compromised by dipping my Oreos in my yogurt, and I always had iced tea, and I dipped them in there too, because Oreos are just not good unless you dip them in something. My favorite musical is a tie between A Chorus Line and Rent. I just love A Chorus Line. I have no words. This isn't my normal voice, by the way. It's going. I'm getting really sick, and it really sucks. And it's going as I'm telling you this. And Rent, it will be explained in Sierra's question. I got introduced through theater mostly because of my mother. She always liked movie musicals, so I knew of musical theater and I knew of Broadway, but I was never really into it. I wanted to see Les Mis, but she didn't let me. And in 8th grade, I got depressed and wanted to kill myself, and I didn't, because I found Rent, and Rent saved my life, which is why it's one of my favorite musicals, because it just means a lot to me, more than any other musical that I've ever known, except for Spring Awakening. Spring Awakening does have healing powers, and it's my second favorite musical of all time. So my highlights of 2008 were probably the Jonas concerts in the summer. It was probably my entire summer, from January 23rd to August 22nd. I just had the best time ever. My entire summer just rocked. Everything that was good just was amazing. My fall semester was really amazing too. The Nerdfighter tour. I'm a Nerdfighter, by the way. I can't do the sign. There's more information over in the sideboard about Nerdfighters if you're not one. I just had a really good second half of the year. And I guess the year overall was just a really good year for me, and I don't have a lot of really good years. As you may or may not find out through this project. My childhood kind of sucked, thanks to the people in my class. And ever since I've gotten rid of them, my life has been significantly better. And it rocks. And Jonas made it a hell of a lot better. Just because of the people I was with. And I like their music. And the Nerdfighters have made it amazing. And my Wizard Rock friends have made it amazing. And I just love it so much. My lowlights of 2008 were probably the deaths in my family. Was celebrating the year anniversary of my cousin's death, and my grandfather dying, and not being able to see him before he died. And that really sucked. I don't like death. I don't like dealing with death. So when my cousin and my grandfather were dying, I just didn't go see them. And I don't regret it now because I don't believe in regrets, but I wish I would have seen them one last time to say I love you and I'm gonna miss you. Which I do. And those were the sucky parts of 2008. Oh, and my really good friend Caitlin leaving me to go to Tennessee because she was awesome. And she's back in Tennessee now and I miss her. Oh, my questions. This is gonna be a long video. I'm sorry, guys. My favorite questions are: what are your all-time favorite songs? And what is your favorite Broadway song? So your all-time favorite song can't be Broadway affiliated. Mine is "Losing My Religion" by R.E.M. and it kind of is Broadway related because if you've read Anthony Rapp's memoir, you know that's the song he sang for his audition track. And I looked it up and I fell in love with it and it's amazing. I love it. My favorite Broadway songs is a tie between two songs from Spring Awakening. Yeah, I don't like picking, so I just always have ties. Except when it comes to guys. No, not really. I'd marry like 10 guys if I could. It's the Bitch of a Living and Totally because I don't think we can curse, even though I just said bitch. Whatever. They're really good songs and they just pump me up, get me ready to go. So I'm gonna sign this off by saying I love this project, I love the idea of this project, and I'm sure I'm going to love you girls, Shirley and Shirley. I already know Meg is really awesome because we've talked a lot on AIM about someone, and I'm lame. So Ashley, I'll see you tomorrow. Jasmine!